Good morning and happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, everybody. Today is Sunday, my Clearing the Bases episode, which I do every week, where I cover all of my bookmarks and open browser tabs of card and collectibles news that I found interesting for the week that didn't quite amount to their own videos. Um, Obviously, no video tomorrow because I'm not in the middle of a long video streak like I was a year ago. And then I'll be back again on Tuesday, where I'm going to a local card shop and also to another of Maine Vintage Toys. So maybe I'll do a video on those if I find anything interesting. I'll let you know. And here we go. I'm going to open this up. All right. In the post war cards newsletter, they talk about this tweet from Nat Turner that where he outlines how many um, fake Michael Jordan 86 Fleer cards they received to be graded this year. And it was 21% of them. Whoops, 21% were fake. So 2,000 were submitted to PSA, 447 were deemed fake or counterfeit. And they this talks about how a lot of folks turn negative, bashing the hobby, the company, scammers. And then they also, the reason I'm using this newsletter here is because they show this 1993 second edition of the sports card counterfeit detector 30 years ago featured the card on the cover. So this card has been counterfeited for decades. I thought that was really interesting. um, daughter, excuse me, daughter surprises dad with a collector's item he sold 30 years ago when family needed money. Dan Marino rookie card. Just a really nice story. She it was his prized possession, the Dan Marino rookie card, and as you can, I mean, Jose Canseco rookie card was my prized possession in the '80s, uh, early '90s, and more than 30 years later, she bought the card back for him. The video went viral because of his reaction. I just thought it was really nice story. If I remember correctly, he had sold it for $50 in late '80s or early '90s, so she bought it back. Nice story. Brock Purdy rookie card just sold for $186,000 on PWCC. $186,000. That's crazy. Not much to say here. And this is, I don't know why I'm showing this. I just found it crazy. I don't know anything about vases or vases, as some people might say. She bought this for $3.99 at Goodwill and made over 80 grand selling it at auction. It's hideous. I don't know. It's crazy. We all dream of a find like this. Homeless shelter raises $50,000 from auction of rare gold Nikes found in donation bin. A Portland homeless shelter, it's rare gold Air Jordan sneakers, identical to ones designed for and worn by the renowned American film director Spike Lee 4 years ago. Don't know who made the donation. There's Spike wearing them there. Huh. Auction closed at $50,800. Very cool. Man finds hundreds of rare vintage baseball cards in deceased father's closet. You guys can stop sending me this article. At least a dozen of you have sent me this article. This is the collection from Auction Monthly that I've done now 2 videos on, and people just aren't recognizing it now. What I will say is that Auction Monthly seems to be providing more information now. When I spoke with him a few times, he said that he had no additional information about the seller, but I've now seen this article and one in Penn Live where we find out a lot more information about the seller. Uh, he's in Sacramento. Uh, um, no, that's Sacramento is the auction house. Man is named Ed in the town of Tracy. Ed lived in Oakland. These are things that we didn't know. And he wouldn't, I asked him several times, Do you have any more details? No. So yeah. Next up, this is just a fun eBay listing. 1984 tops, Tiffany. This is not Tiffany. Uh, Ryan Sandberg, which this is 84 tops. Ryan Sandberg. 1991 Desert Shield. 1983 rookie. It lists three different cards here, but there's only one card. Uh, Insanely high price. Yeah, $20 with a $50 buy it now and a zero feedback seller. I just thought that was funny. All right, this is obviously Ken Golden, but Ken is holding what he says in the video, maybe the only one in existence. And I believe what he means, the only PSA copy in existence, and it is legitimately the only one graded on PSA. And you can see me commenting here. This is my subscriber Brian's card, and I did a video on this back in the fall or late summer, where he found I got crazy. This subscriber found some seriously rare vintage 7-Eleven sports cards and got them for a steal. And now it's funny to see this posted on Twitter and recognize it as one of my subscribers' cards. So I emailed Brian and he said, "Yep, that's mine." And they're going up on Golden at some point here. So neat. This is an atrocious slab. I don't I don't understand this. This is a booklet, first of all. I'm not a booklet guy, but I understand wanting to get it slabbed, I guess. But why? I'm not a Beckett guy. I don't understand why the label is always so off center, and they've taken up so much space, and then all this extra space. And interestingly, this is what I love about the hobby is that everybody collects differently. There are people who love the slab. I've read through the comments, through the other tweets. People who love it. I love that. All right, let's get to the DFW Card Shark situation. If you're not familiar, people started realizing that one eBay user owned and was selling 12% of all 2023 Bowman Draft Superfractors. And after people started recognizing him and probably started not necessarily recognizing him, but realizing that it's just one person, they started messaging him, and the um, the eBay account disappeared. So 12% of them, and then uh, there's more here. Yeah. So then, sorry. Okay. So Tops slash Fanatics responded saying that they are investigating. They spoke with Mario Alejandro, great Twitter account. They say that these cards are not fakes or customs, but are incomplete superfractors that did not pass quality inspections due to lamination issues and were set aside to be destroyed before being smuggled out of the facility. So that's the key part of that. There's a very limited amount of these cards, and collectors will not have to worry as none of the damaged stolen cards made it into packs. They're also easily identifiable as the serial numbering was stamped on the back of the card instead of the front. All grading companies have been alerted by Fanatics and have agreed to not grade any of these stolen incomplete superfractors. They will be reimbursed, any buyers will be reimbursed by Fanatics, and they will take stringent efforts to keep this from ever happening again. I like all of this. This is typical corporate speak. Take stringent efforts to keep this from ever happening again. We know it'll happen again. It's just it just does. I thought this was a really good response from Fanatics. And then what was this one? Same thing, same situation. This person actually messaged them. I messaged DFW Card Shark. They're trying to defend that several on the market have stamps in the back. And then they claim that they're a group of collectors with a substantial investment backing And most of us pretty much do this full time. hmm And then this guy says that he bought a suspicious card from the seller in question over a year ago, subset from a 2021 set, and zero for sale on eBay. So it's interesting. It's been over a year. How many of these cards are out there? How many of them have already been graded and appear to be real? Let's get to a positive note here. This kid, and I tried going to Bobby D on Facebook. I couldn't find him or her. Sorry. A young collector sent a package to Camden Yards addressed to Adley Rutschman containing cards of fellow great catchers, along with some packs of Topps baseball cards. Fast forward a couple of months, the boy gets a letter in the mail. Adley had sent him back a handwritten note and an autographed card of himself. Here it is. He wrote, "Merry Christmas, Cooper. Thank you for the cards. Wow, amazing collection. You are so kind to send them. Sincerely, Adley." Signed his Topps rookie. I thought that was awesome. Great stuff from Adley Rutschman. Uh, I'm not going to go to this article, but this guy sent Bob Gould card out through the mail for an autograph over 15 years ago and just got it back. And it's not the first time he's waited that long. This is just funny. John Daly allegedly autographed these things. I can't tell if this is real or if it's a joke, but it seems real. It looks legitimate. They had him autograph cigarettes, Diet Coke, and M&Ms. The John Daly special. And I can totally see him signing these things too, because he would find it funny. This this is a photographer named Kyle Sweet, and this is Collectibles Guru who posted this, and he cites the user on Reddit. I went to that Reddit page. I didn't find this post. He hadn't posted anything in 9 months or even commented in like 7 months. So I don't know. Oh, he says he dug in the archives for this one. This is way old. I thought this was new, but he pulled this card, and it's a photograph that he took, which I just think is really cool. I hadn't seen this one. Oh, so yeah, the photograph was September of 2019. Shoot. Let's see. I actually found this source, and I should have deleted that. This is Jordan Gilroy, who I believe works for Leland's. He consigned this binder from the 1990s. Some of these cards are insanely valuable. Just going to scroll through until we get to the end. Obviously, some of them aren't, like Skybox, Steve Kerr autograph, but some of them are very rare 90s basketball. And if you're familiar with 90s basketball, you know that there's some major value in Jordans and Kobe's, as well as others. Even Nat Turner, who's a 90s basketball collector, says OMG. And then there's this one as well. Got some 90s baseball. Brady rookie. Brady rookies, I should say. These are some Brady rookies. Yeah, thought that was fun. Got a Jordan debut ticket just sold last night for $11,700. And I did a video on Jordan debut tickets a few months ago. One sold for like $1 million, but it had an actual Bulls logo and it was in color and it was in much better shape than this. It's kind of like I'm in the market for a Carly Ostremski 3000th hit ticket. And some of them sell for cheap, but the ones that sell for more actually have Yaz on them, if I remember correctly. I might be mixing up two different Yaz tickets that I'm in the market for, but you actually see a photo, black and white, I think, of Yaz. And then here is, I was just talking about this card on my Friday, Attic Find Friday. I don't think this can't possibly be the one from that collection because those are going up for sale in 2024, but it's the same card, 68 tops, 3D Clemente, sold for 19,200. You can see the back there. Very cool. And then I did a video on the Ramsburg family collection. Here's one of the T206s that I covered, and it graded a 3 miscut, coming to Heritage in 2024, Joe Orlando says. So very cool. And then the Ruth Otani pitching variation redemption was pulled by who was this? We the Hobby pulled this over the past week or so. So what does that look like? It looks like this. This is the pitching variation. The hitting variation had been pulled a few months back, a couple months, whenever that was. But yeah, very cool. The obviously with a cut signature of Babe Ruth. So that's what I've got today. I hope you guys enjoyed and you're subscribed. I'll be back with some kind of end of year stuff the rest of this week. Thanks very much for watching.